Hey, what's up guys? Chase with iDub Hockey. I'm hanging out with Matthew Desjardins. He's in charge of protective here at Bauer. We're at your headquarters here. We have your 3 families of gloves in front of us. Before we start talking about specs this year, how would you describe the differences in fit profile between the 3?
So between our 3 family, we're trying to reach the full spectrum of player need. Starting with the Supreme, it's our anatomical fit, so very close to your hand, a fit that has been developed to be tighter, closer to your hand. Moving to the Vapor, it's our tapered fit, so slightly tighter in the finger, but opening up towards the cuff roll. And Nexus is our classic fit, so full volume fit for the player looking for a lot of comfort and a lot of range of motion.
Well, let's start talking about your new 1X line here. The 1X in itself was very successful. How did you guys improve upon it?
So a lot of our focus this year was to improve our fit. So we want to get this instant fit, instant gratification of the shelf. So we have a new back end blocking. So it's a bit more rolling out with your hand when you close your hand, so a bit more comfortable. We'll get the 3-piece flex thumb and the cuff, the full free flex open cuff. But also on the palm side, you'll see we have a new stretch fit insert. So gives you the extra abrasion resistance without sacrificing stick feeling. So it's stretch, but gets super nice abrasion resistance.
And then what about the base palm? What do we have there for materials?
So we're still using Axwade Quattro palm. So very comfortable palm throughout the finger and the palm and the thumb area.
So if you're a player that really likes this tapered fit, but you like a little bit more traditional construction, you're probably going to want to go with the 1X Lite Pro, correct?
So the 1X Lite Pro is basically we took the NHL spec that was the most preferred. So and we've introduced the 1X Lite Pro. So using with the triple density foam, so a little bit more protection than the 1X Lite.
Because that's a dual density, or just a dual density with PE on that one?
Yeah, 1X Lite is dual density with PE. This is triple density using pour-on foam protection throughout the back end and finger. On the palm side, we're also using Pro Nash palm, full palm. So this is, again, our most popular palm amongst NHL player, but also the hybrid gusset as well. So it's a full hybrid gusset for the finger.
And so how does this compare in terms of protection to a little more new school gusset construction?
So basically the hybrid gusset will bring the foam blocking closer to your end when you close. Reducing the gap that will be reducing the exposure of the finger when you close your hand.
That's because these are a little bit more flexible there.
They're a bit more stretchy. So the 1X Lite focusing a bit more on comfort, 1X Lite Pro focusing a bit more on protection.
So let's talk about your new 2-in. What are a couple improvements that we're going to find, and how does it fit differently compared to the 1-in?
So this year we've tried to get back to the good old classic fit, so a bit more volume than last year, more classic style. The side of the glove, more classic back end blocking to get this full volume fit that was on the traditional glove. We're also adding this adjustable cuff protection, so you can have a bit or more or less protection by opening up or closing out the cuff protection. Flex thumb, and we're using a Axwade Quattro palm, again with the hybrid gusset finger.
So really a pro-spec, pro-requested, pro-inspired glove, right?
Pro-inspired glove, yeah, for the classic fit.
Right. And I really like how you kept it true, even with like the 2-piece fingers, the really blocky cuts, just still giving you that, traditional look, but with modern day protection.
Yeah, and this instant fit off the shelf, this was a big focus for us this year to get this super nice, comfortable glove with the elite level protection.
Feels broken in, and this one hasn't even been used yet. And last but not least, let's finish up with Supreme. What are a couple key features we're going to find on the 1S?
So as I mentioned before, this is our anatomical fit for the tighter fit profile. But starting with protection, we're offering dual density foam plus PE insert on the back end and finger. But there's an extra flex orb unit in the back end, so pour-on protection on the back end pad. Then for full mobility, 3-piece flex thumb. And on the palm side, this is a single layer Axwade Quattro palm with insert where you need higher abrasion resistance, so it gets a nice connection feel. And There's a new construction on the cuff for full mobility, so helps the cuff moves with you.
So it keeps that nice tight fit, but allows you to really get that full wrist mobility when you're dangling. And
exactly, so it moves to get to this closer to your body protection.
Gotcha. Well, Matthew, thank you for having us out here, filling us in on all this great info. And then for you at home that want to check out more of these Bauer gloves, make sure you go to inlinenicewarehouse.com.